Hey and welcome to Neverwinter with Argon. So in this video I'd like to go over the Expedition Pack of Fae Finds, the new pack released for Module 20. Now is this pack actually worth it to purchase, and should you? And how good are the cosmetics? Let's go over it in this video. So initially you can find the pack in the Zen Market in the packs there, and we have the Expedition Pack of Fae Finds. Now this pack is currently 25% off, and it will be until Module 20 is released. And then it will be at a whopping price of 10,000 Zen. A pretty insane amount. But is it actually worth that value? Well, considering its contents, we shall see. Initially, I'm going to go and purchase it. Now, I'm mainly just doing this for the video. However, there are a few cosmetics which I do really like and can be pretty useful. So we have now purchased the pack, and we have these items in our inventory. Now initially with the pack we'll get a bunch of refinement gemstones, literally worth not much at all. We have some coalescent wards, they're pretty decent, the equivalent of about 3,000 Zen, or you could say 2.2 million astral diamonds. And then we have a flower Barkshield enchantment. Now the visuals of this is a whole lot cooler than the Barkshield that we're currently using, and the Barkshield is one of the best for endgame trials. Now with the new module actually going live, the Barkshield shall no longer be the best for at least the endgame dungeon, especially in the last boss, as you take so many hits. I'll go and actually enable the visuals there, and we can see the Barkshield is now a compilation of flowers that surround you, rather than those ugly looking actual pieces of bark around you. And this I prefer a whole lot better. Those flowers makes it a good bit more visually appealing. But again, I just think it's a bit overkill, and I would rather it would cosmetically enhance the look of, let's say, the actual armor I'm wearing, rather than just some flowers floating around, if you know what I mean. But this actual flower Barkshield enchantment is going for a pretty hefty price on the auction house. We look at it here and it's 3 million at its lowest price. A bit lower if you consider the bids. But this means if we include this price with the price of just the coalescent wards, we're already at 5 million astral diamonds. And 5 million astral diamonds is the equivalent of just over 6,500 Zen, meaning we nearly have the initial cost of this pack at its 25% sale, making it pretty valuable. That is if you can actually sell this flower Barkshield at 3 million, which I doubt you can, because looking over at the standard Barkshield, okay, it is 2 million at rank 9, and it is best in slot for endgame trials like Zariel and Tome, and it shall remain to do so. So you could get away with selling it for 2 million, just for its cosmetic value, if not more. However, we do get a few more things. We also get a title, the Wild Child, which we can just go and equip right now. And we also get this new mount. It's entirely new, hasn't been released in the game before, and it is the Butterfly Wings mount. Now this Butterfly Wings mount, you can see again, is posted for above 3 million. And I'm sure it can actually sell for this because of its cosmetic value. It's unique in its own right. However, it's somewhat similar to, let's say, the Celestial Wings in the fact that it gives you the ability to make it look like you're flying. I'm tempted to equip it on this character, but I think I might just sell it, because it doesn't actually look that great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy it over to the preview server, and I can display it there. And we'll do it later on in the video. But first, I'd like to show you actually get more than just this from the pack itself. When the actual module goes live, Module 20, we'll get 3 additional things. We'll get a bunch of Enchanted Keys. Now, I generally disregard these as not having much value, but because of these new lockboxes, like this one right here, the Forsaken lockbox, giving so many trade bars, and trade bars actually having a very good value, you can probably rate the keys to be pretty decent, and 20 keys could nearly give you, I will just roughly guesstimate, at about 1 million astral diamonds if you're lucky enough in, let's say, a lockbox. And with that, we also obtain a new companion. Now, it doesn't actually specify what companion you'll obtain right here. Well, I can tell you it will be the Eladrin companion. And this Eladrin companion could be the best companion for a tank or even a DPS who wants a bit more survivability, because it will give you at a total rank of Mythic 15% extra damage resistance against Fays and Trolls. And because many of the mobs, well, probably nearly all of the mobs in the new zone are Fey, and within the new dungeon, most of them are also Fey. So 15% extra damage resistance is a huge chunk. But however, there is a catch. We're still going to have to test out this companion as it goes live. Will it actually stack with our current defense? And thus we're capped at that 90%. I'm currently on the live server now, so we don't have those combat changes yet. But we'll jump over now to the preview server. But additionally, with that companion, you also gain some new module campaign currency, which will allow you to get ahead of most players in that regard in completing their campaign. So overall, to conclude right now, is the pack worth it to just sell its contents on the auction house? Well, yes, it is. Currently, right now it is anyway. Those prices are bound to drop. But let's say you're a newer player and you have some free Zen to spend. Would I advise to spend it on this? Well, you could do so and sell the contents on the auction house and gain a decent chunk of profit through the Astral Diamonds you make off it. But you might want to save that Zen down the line for something even more profitable. As for what, I can't really tell you right now, as there is nothing on the auction house that is going to really beat the price that you can gain through selling the contents of this pack. So with that said, let's jump to the preview server and actually see what this butterfly wings mount looks like. So here we are on the preview server. Unfortunately, I got kicked out of Old Jarendar, as we no longer will be welcome there. We'll no longer be able to access that old zone. That aside, let's have a look at this new mount. This butterfly wings. Now we should be able to access them over here, change my appearance, and we have the butterfly wings. Let's go and mount up, and that has a pretty cool mounting up animation. And we also get the visuals of our angel wings, cosmetics we could get from within the Redeemed Citadel, along with it also, funnily enough, showing my flower Barkshield, which is actually somewhat pretty cool. But since the wings, the butterfly wings, are a bit smaller than the celestial wings, those angel wings don't really go too well with it. So we'll just disable those visuals, and here we have the wings. We don't have those angel wings kind of dominating the scene right there. The wings are pretty cool. I would have liked them to be at least a bit bigger. And all things considered, yeah, they're going to fit pretty well with, let's say, a fairy cosmetic build. But that aside, I don't really think I'm going to equip these on my actual character on the live server. However, they do really nicely fit with the blues of my outfit. I really do like that thing. I will contemplate on it. If I can sell the wings for 3 million, I probably will do so. So these are the new cosmetics of the new pack. All round, they look really cool and are definitely going to go and fit in with the new Feywild zone with all those beautiful different contrasting colors. Overall, this pack is definitely worth it if you just want to make some profit. You can probably even keep 1 or 2 of the items and still make a profit. But yes, with the current way the Astral Diamond exchanges, exchanging your Astral Diamonds for Zen, it just takes forever. It's like above 90 days now. I've had mine up for at least 2 months now, if not a whole lot more. And they still haven't been exchanged because the backlog on PC is insane. So you might have to wait a while and this pack will probably be off sale, but you can still get a coupon through invoking. So that aside, hopefully I presented this video well, and if I did, consider leaving the video a like, and if you're new around here, consider subscribing. And we'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.